Aloha, this is Tara. Welcome to Live Yoga Channel. Thank you for joining us. It is Wellness Wednesday, and we meet here live to take a work break. You know, there's so much time sitting in these chairs, sitting on the couch and staring into these screens. So I feel most happy to bring some aloha upon your day and share in some easy stress busters. So if you're just getting on, thank you so much for joining. Let's get started. And so go ahead and let me readjust this. Find comfort in your chair so that you're close towards the front, but also feeling rooted, supported underneath of your feet, okay? Go ahead and take those socks and shoes off for the next half an hour so that we can stretch those toes and release ankles and feet and just bring some relief and transformation to our body. So coming to sit with a long spine, go ahead and take your palms face up on your thighs and then roll those shoulders up and back. Tilt the chin down ever so slightly and then close the eyes. With the eyes closed, take your gaze in between the eyebrow center, about an inch up. This is our third eye, our pineal. Begin to focus on the upper lip and the nostrils as you expand and lengthen your inhalations. Pause at the top and then exhale slowly down the body. Just expand this. Just inhale and exhale, feeling your body grow and expand tall and wide with the breath as you inhale. Pause at the top if that's comfortable, and then exhale slowly through the nostrils. And notice the sensations as everything is coming back together. And even down at the bottom of the exhalation, how the belly button, it squeezes in, like as if you're squeezing out breath, stagnant energy. Inhale, allow the belly to grow soft and wide. Draw the breath up the side ribs, all the way up to the clavicle. Pause, and then exhale slowly. Go ahead and open your eyes. We'll take our hands to our belly first. Inhale, allow your belly to be soft. And then as that breath grows up the body, feel it move all the way up to the shoulders. Pause. Exhale slowly. Witness the breath move back down the body. 2 more times at your pace. Giving yourself permission to let go of your to-do list and all the things that we were doing before. Knowing that it'll be there when we're done. And right now we're going to focus inward. Take our awareness inward. Introspect onto our body and its needs and communications. Go ahead and open the eyes. We'll start with a round of skull shining breath. This is going to help to de-stress the brain, the skull, and all the fluids of the brain. So you're going to focus on your exhalation. The inhalation happens on its own, so don't worry about that. But as you exhale through the nose, notice there's a drawing back of the belly button towards the spine. So it's like this. Okay, so roll the shoulders up and back. Palms can be up or down. Inhale, exhale, 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 exhale. Keep going. Do this pumping. It may feel awkward at first. If this is your first time, that's okay. Keep going. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, half lung of air. Pause. We're going to press our hands into our thighs, draw our shoulders up to the ears, drop the chin towards your chest. This is called breath retention. We're holding that energy. So draw your pelvic floor up as if you're keeping yourself from going to the loo. Hold this energy as long as you can. When you need the breath, simply let go. Go ahead and release. Take a nice sip of breath through the nose. Exhale slowly. Let the breath return to normal. Beautiful. So we bring that awareness to the belly. What this does, the gut-brain connection, it helps to activate our core center, which is where our prana, our life force comes from the center of our body. And then also here is our guts, our microbiome. And so when we do this pumping energy, it helps to activate all the good microbes and the good bacteria, and then clarifies that with our brain. So great job, yogis. Super happy that we're working on this together. Okay, so next let's go ahead and let our arms hang down by the side. And so again, you're up close towards the front of the chair. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, tilt the chin down slowly or gently so that the back of the neck is long. And then as you exhale, allow your left ear to drop towards your left shoulder. Notice as the right arm hangs, we're utilizing gravity to help open up all of the muscles and connective tissue from the head, neck, and shoulder. Allow your breath to be slow and long here. You can stay here, and if you're relaxed in your face and you'd like to take your left arm overhead and touch the top of that right ear, notice how that engages the stretch even further. So you can touch in various places on the head and neck. Be gentle. You can stay here. You can also explore, what does it feel like to drop your chin towards your chest? Inhale, take that chin up towards the ceiling, and then back down again, rotating. How slow can you go? Exhale, release. We'll release our left hand as we inhale, draw the head back up to center. Take a nice breath in through the nose. Exhale slowly. Notice the lightness, the sensation swirling around your head, neck, and shoulders. It's the capillaries. They're vibrant with fresh energy and fresh life. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. Let the left arm hang heavy. And stay here and breathe. As you'd like, you can take your right arm overhead and touch either the top of the head, the back of the ear. A simple touch draws the awareness, and you'll be able to feel the sensations of the stretch along the head and neck. You can stay here. You can also begin to draw your chin towards your armpit as you inhale, and exhale, your head look up towards the ceiling, down back towards the floor. Really exaggerate the slow movement here and do only what feels good for you. Everybody is different. This is your practice. So very grateful for all of the connective tissue, all the fibers that connect our head and neck to our beautiful body. After your next revolution with your chin down towards the floor, we'll release our hand. Inhale the head and neck back upright. Take your palms to your thighs. Roll the shoulders up and back. Take a nice deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale slowly. Bring your breath back to normal. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and sit back in the chair some. We'll bring the yoga to the toes. Bring in some warm up, some energy into our toes. Let's go ahead and lean back and grab on underneath of your thighs. You can either grab onto your elbows. You can interlace your hands just below the thighs. However it feels good for you. Find what works. I'm going to grab onto my elbows. Sit tall so that you feel supported. Make sure that you feel supported before we start this. And then what we're going to do is some toe cranks. So leaning back and feeling grounded underneath your feet and your tailbone. We're going to move just the toes. Okay. So 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 and hold. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and do the same thing with the ankles, moving forward and back. 6 and hold. Let's go ahead and make circles with the ankles, warming up those ankles. Let's do the opposite direction. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pause. And let's do the same thing with the knee joint. So make any adjustments, and then we'll begin to make circles with our knees. First clockwise. 4, 5, and 6. And then opposite direction. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the leg. Shake it out, how it feels good for you. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. So first find some support where you're feeling comfortable and supported in your chair. And then we'll move just our toes forward and back. 5, 6, and hold. Go ahead and release, stretch out those toes. Let's do the same thing, warming up from the ankles. First forward and back. 6 and hold. Then let's make circles. Opposite direction. Beautiful. Let's do one more with the knees. 6. Let's go opposite direction. We're so very grateful for these healthy legs. Go ahead and release the leg. Shake it out, how it feels good for you. You can take your hands and massage those thighs. Beautiful. Great job, everybody. So let's also do warming up from the hands and the side body. We'll take our arms wide. Inhale. Go ahead as you reach up, take your left hand and grab your right wrist. Lengthen, and then take your gaze past your right arm, looking up towards the ceiling. Lean over towards your left. And then see if you can bring your left armpit slightly forward than the right. Breathe slowly here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up to center. We're going to release and switch hands. So take your right hand and grab onto your left wrist. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, reach over towards the right side body. Take your gaze past the left bicep up towards the ceiling. And then finally, see if you can move your right armpit slightly more forward than the left. Breathing slowly here, staying relaxed in the face. If you're finding that it's hard to breathe, lift up some. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Take both hands, interlace them, and extend them. Press them up towards the ceiling. Feel long in both side body. Tilt your chin down ever so slightly. Close the eyes. Draw your awareness to the breath as it moves in and out of the nostrils. And then notice a slight constriction in the back of the throat, the epiglottis. See if you can engage your ujjayic breathing, your ocean-like breath. This helps to soothe the parasympathetic nervous system, relax the body into its rest and digest and repair functions. So very grateful for our healthy body. Stretch those arms up and then exhale, release your hands slowly back down. Palms to the thighs, face up. Nice deep inhalation. Exhale slowly. Return the breath to normal. Let's take our palms out in front, facing one another. Let's turn the backs of the palms together. Take the right arm over the left. Interlace the hands. We're going to draw the hands towards the body. And then to your degree, bring them back out again. Honoring that everybody's different. Perhaps you can only stay here or close to the body. We're still warming up our hands and wrists, elbows, and shoulders. If you can take it further, take those hands away from the body to your degree, and then breathe slowly. We're going to inhale, draw the hands back towards the chest, back out. We're going to switch sides. So left hand over the right, interlace, and then honoring that it may be totally different on this side, draw the elbows in, and then to your degree, draw the hands back out. You may feel more tight or more flexible on this side. Depends on our usage, depends on how we slept last night, what we've been eating. Our practice and our body can change from day to day, and so it's up to us to pay attention to our body's cues and adjust accordingly. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the hands back towards the body, shake it out, and then let's take our feet. Let's come back to sit towards the front of the chair. Take our legs wide, so that we're feeling supported. Our feet are on the earth. Hands are to the thighs. Inhale, open up the chest, look up. Exhale, round everything. Draw the belly button back towards the spine. Tuck the chin into the chest. We'll do this several rounds at your pace, letting your breath lead. Inhaling as we take the shoulders back and the heart look up and as far back onto the ceiling as you can, and then round everything as you exhale. Tuck the chin into the chest, the belly button back towards the spine. 2 more rounds at your pace. Come back to center. Beautiful. Let's take our hands to the thighs. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, begin to hinge forward, lunging at the waist. Pause when you can bring your forearms to your thighs. This is our first variation. Go ahead and drop the chin towards the chest. And depending how your body's feeling, this could be your pose today. I have my chin dropped to my chest. I can feel the length all along the low back, even into my hamstrings. So totally okay if you stay here and breathe. For others, if we're feeling relaxed here, we'd like to let our hands come in between our thighs and just let the entire head and chest fall in between the legs. It should feel good. And you can even grab on to the chair legs and use the strength of your arms to pull your chest closer towards the chair. Do what works for you with your focus on the breath. Long, slow inhalations. Exhale deeply. See if you can lengthen your exhalations so that they're slightly longer than the inhalations.
And similar to how we were doing the 3-part yogic breath in the beginning, let's see in this forward fold how we can visualize the breath starting in the low back and growing up the back side of the body, bringing fresh breath and fresh life to the kidneys, the scapula, the back of the head and neck. Just introspect and witness the breath move up and down the back side of the body, even in this forward fold. So very, very grateful for our lungs, our healthy lungs, our lower lobes, our middle lobes, our upper lobes. As we take in fresh breath, they're purifying and ventilating the breath and then sending it off to the heart, where then the heart is pumping so loyally for us and sending fresh life and fresh breath to every cell of our body. After your next exhalation, let's release our hands. As you inhale, press your forearms into your thighs and help your body come upright. We're going to heel toe, our feet back close to one another. Inhale the shoulders up and back. Take the palms to the thighs. Close the eyes. Inhale through the nose slowly. Exhale gently. Return the breath to normal. Let's go ahead and take our right hand on the outside of our left thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, grab on either to the side of the chair or the back of the chair, whatever feels good to you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press into that thigh and help the body twist. Visualizing your right hip a little more forward than your left. And with each inhalation, we lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, finally take your chin back towards your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, take your gaze as far back as you can on the wall behind you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, we're going to come back to center. Bring your palms to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Return the breath to normal. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, the left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Palm up or palm down. As you exhale, grab on either to the side of the chair or the back of the chair. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist. First from the base of the body so that you're twisting your left hip more forward than your right. With each inhalation, visualize that spine growing tall towards the heavens. And then as you exhale, begin to rotate in the chest. Finally, drawing your chin towards your back shoulder. With each inhalation, we lengthen. As we exhale, take that gaze as far back on the wall behind us. Squeeze the belly button down towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale slowly. 2 more of your deepest breaths yet, really bringing out the spine here of toxicity and debris. Feeling so very grateful for our healthy nervous system. After your exhalation, we'll release our hands. Inhale, come back to center. Take your hands to your palms to your thighs. Face up. Inhale slowly. Exhale. Relax.
Go ahead and sit back into our chair so that your feet are rested on the floor. Let your left hand rest in your right palm. Take your thumbs to touch. Roll your shoulders up and back. Relax. Sit into the chair. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to the upper lip as your breath moves in and out of the nostrils. Notice how in this short half an hour, we've utilized our breath, our body, and our focus to transform our mind, body, and spirit. Feeling lighter, we've brought some alignment to our ankles, our knees, our hips, and our shoulders. We've balanced the fluids in the brains, bringing harmony to the left and right side. We've removed subtle tension from the body so that we can make clear decisions and understand the body's feedback. To close today's practice, as we sit here in quiet reflection, mentally, I'd love for you to say to yourself with each inhalation, I am grateful for my, and then as you exhale, name your object of appreciation. My eyes, my 10 fingers, 10 toes. Inhale, I am grateful for my. Exhale, friends, family, home. Inhale, I am grateful for my. Exhale, name a single object of your appreciation. And continue with this at your pace. I am grateful for my. After your next exhalation, release the gratitude meditation, honoring that appreciation helps to raise the vibration. It increases the vibe, it builds our energy so that we can have poise and grace as we move through our day-to-day. Go ahead and open the eyes. Thank you so much, Cyber Ohana. Ohana is the word in Hawaiian for family. And back in 2020, my sweetheart Evan and I, we started Live Yoga Channel as a way to stay connected with folks all around the world. And we've been learning and growing our content here. And so tomorrow morning, I'll be leading a full hour classical Hatha yoga practice, mental health yoga, we call it, as well as like morning motivation. So join us. We'll be back online at 7 a.m. Hawaii time. And today, come back, tune back in at the top of the hour, 1 o'clock, here for the Trust Your Gut Club. This is where we talk about yoga for the organs and all things digestive well-being. So thank you so much for coming. Today, what we'll be talking about is what do we reach for to self-soothe? What do we reach for, and is it for our best selves? Does it contribute to our vibrant health, or does it dampen our vibrant health? So tune back in at the top of the hour for the Trust Your Gut Club. Let's talk stories, sharing your questions around digestive wellness and more. Thanks so much, Ohana. So glad you're here. If you learned something today, go ahead and like. Please subscribe. We're growing our global subscribership, and it means the world. So thanks so much. Ahui ho, Ohana, namaste.